안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Hello, everyone. It's Tony. So, November definitely cannot come fast enough. Well, November 30th to be exact, because ENHYPEN have just released a preview for their debut album titled Border Day 1. The preview is going to be 2 minutes long, so that's very, very exciting because any more ENHYPEN we get it, the better. So, I am super, super excited for it, and you can definitely bet that I will be reacting to their debut come November 30th, guys. So, stay tuned. I hope you do stay tuned. But also in the meantime, if you want to go check out any of our other ENHYPEN reactions, whether it be to Island, whether it be to the previews that they released, whether it be to there were some other like cinematic kind of like teasers that they released, number 1 and 2, Dusk, Dawn, and then another one I can't remember, as well as their teaser. I'll leave it all linked in the ENHYPEN playlist down in the description box below. Hopefully you guys do check out a video after this one. And without further ado, there's really not much else to say, and I'm super excited, so let's just get into it. This is going to be Border Day 1 preview. Oh, reminder. Still learning names, okay? Still learning. Jay and Jake, no idea why, but I continuously mix them up. Ooh, the violindo. They're really kind of like playing off the like Transylvanian, like old school kind of like countryside-esque look. It's really cool. It's very interesting. The camera, like, they really upped the FPS right there. It just looks very... The other stuff looked like it was in 30 FPS. This looks like in 60 FPS. But there's like that sense of like mystique. Okay, so this is what we heard in the first teaser. Okay, walk the line. Oh, this one is awesome. I love it. They're very pretty boys too. Wait, who? It's a very different vibe, kind of like a bit more hip hoppy-esque, I would say. Like a bit of like symphony in that too, like marching band. Poppy in there. But it has still the same. Okay, so they're trying to really show off some big diversity here, because intro kind of varied in like the realm of kind of like big choir-esque, very kind of just vocals, and then you have the second song, that one a bit more poppy, a bit more in the realm of kind of like almost very kind of like young, vibrant, very different from like their vampire aesthetics that they've been kind of like going for. And it's very kind of like soothing a bit more, a bit almost like their slow or calm song that they'll have, I think. Ooh, I think maybe based on these pictures, Flicker might be the title track. I don't know. Has a bit like of an exotic vibe to it. Has a bit of a kind of different flair to it, a bit kind of like almost sensual romantic vibe, a bit darker tones to it. But in the background, it still has that kind of like bright exuberance of like a youthful group that you get. But I like how they're going for a bit darker tone in contrast to like say TXT, which are their brothers that had a debut with Crown and everything. That was very kind of like bright, very young, jovial. Here they're kind of going for a different concept. So I like that they're still incorporating this idea of being youthful, but at the same time being kind of still a bit darker. And honestly, my preference would be to like what I've been hearing for ENHYPEN so far. I just think that it's a bit more of a mature sound, and it's a bit more just like approachable for like perhaps like my age and like what I tend towards for songs. Ooh, Flicker's nice. Ooh, they're really bringing in that like Renaissance type of like European vibe. I like that. I like how they're kind of like connecting the whole thing together, kind of like bringing it back. Everything in this album in particular feels very kind of like European-esque, and I like how they're reinforcing it throughout the song and then at the end of the album in particular, bringing it home. Very it really does feel like this like noir-esque like retro vibe of like a vampire. I love it. Very kind of like Romeo and Juliet-esque. Woo! Wait, there's another song after the outro? Jeez, what a treat. See, I could see this being the actual title track now. This makes a lot of sense. Oh, there's like a demonic tone to it. Oh. Okay, that was really cool. I just want to quickly get a listen to the names. What are the names? So you have the intro, you have Let Me In, 20 Cube. Then you have another song. Here we go. Flicker is another one. There was one right before 10 months. So I would say that possibly, I would say Flicker or Given Taken would probably be the two that are most likely to be the title tracks in my personal opinion. Obviously, I think they'll open up with the intro with certain parts of their performances, but I think that these two have the sense of being the most kind of like recognizable and most like poppy, and just like usually at a debut they try to make a very big impact with kind of like a poppy song. So I could see these having more of that style of beat and that more style of tone, and I think based off the concept photos that we've been getting for these two tracks in particular, it's more geared towards what the concept was for like the vampires and everything. And I think that them showing this here means kind of like the idea that they will be using these songs more, I think. But that's just my opinion. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we definitely got to stay tuned for the debut and everything that's about to come. So let me know in the comments, guys, which song are you most hyped about from this preview? Would it be Flicker, 10 months, Let Me, 20 Cube something, Given Taken, whatever it is, let me know. Honestly, I'm looking really forward to the intro, Flicker, and Given Taken, my personal opinion. Those ones are going to be really special, I think, and I'm going to keep my eyes definitely on the lookout for those. But yeah, let me know in the description box. And also, in the meantime, if you want to go check out any of my other reactions to ENHYPEN, I'll leave them all linked in the playlist down in the description box below. Hopefully you guys do check them out, but hopefully you guys, most importantly, stay tuned for November 30th, because it is going to be the debut of one of the most anticipated boy groups of this year, in my personal opinion. So I hope to see you guys then, and I will see you later. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye.
Like a moonlight, I'm gonna have you tonight. Know me not like yeah. 스트른 내 몸짓이 지끈머린 내 말투가 미덥지않은 걸 알아. 하지만 기다려. 기만큼 맘도 자라서 all day, all day. 난 너에게 걸어가지 신세계에 닿을 때까지